Okay, everyone. I'd like to welcome you back to video number 3 in our series where we'll talk a little bit about how to write the strongest descriptions for your YouTube videos. My framework is here, and as I said earlier, I like to begin by linking back to a site where there's a monetization plan in place. In this case, since this is an intro video for my anxiety and depression website, that will be the link back. With the intro, I like to give a little bit of information about why we created the video, what the priority sort of is there, and how it might be helpful. And I build on that in the warm-up, which is really the meat of the description, where I sort of describe the benefits of what's in the video. I recap what I've said. I begin to lay the groundwork for the call to action, which um, a call to action can be as simple as, hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you might want the person to go to that money site and even take a specific action when they get to that money site. So you've got a range of options, but one of the things you have to you don't just put YouTube videos up at random. There needs to be something that you want the user to do when they get to the end of that video, especially if it's short and to the point, has some punch, has some inspiration. That's the perfect time to create a click, have somebody join your mailing list, buy a ebook. You can imagine all the possibilities. But when the video first ends, you've got the best shot at executing a call to action. But it won't happen if your description doesn't take advantage of the opportunity to ask. So with these 4 things in mind, I'm going to flip over to where I've typed in a description, and we're going to see in TubeRankJeet that it gave me a score of 96%. Now what's really cool about that is I literally just typed that description in. I didn't have to do any editing or any modifying, and I came up with a 96%. Part of that is because I'm very experienced now with this software, and I've gotten a pretty good handle on what they're looking for and what does well in YouTube. But I want to go back for you and start and show you the components of this description so that you can recreate it for your own success. So here's the URL back to the money site. Here's my introduction. Uh, I created this brief video as a way to introduce my website concept for those who stumble upon my money site. We'll take the S out. Linked above is a short video of about 25 seconds done with Video Maker FX. Then I go into let's see, anxiety, depression. Regrettably, let's take that out. Prominent. I did this with speech recognition, so sometimes it's sort of like autocorrect with my iPhone. You just can never understand where it came up with something. Anyway, mental health illnesses, they are also illnesses that many find embarrassing, so they hide them as much as possible. Now here's where you begin to lay the groundwork for the call to action. The call to action in my case is going to be to go to the website, to ask questions, to get people involved. The website is monetized with AdSense, so when you have a website where AdSense is your monetization source, you want to create an environment that has people surfing around and reading, comment, and staying engaged. Not only does it help get the odd AdSense click, but it also, the fact that they stay on site, surf multiple pages, tells Google that you deserve higher rankings in the primary search engine. So anyway, I go on here in my description to send them to my call to action, which is here. I hope you will stop by to enjoy our content and maybe use the Contact Us page to let us know what you'd like to see discussed on the website. We're very much search driven, so it's in our best interest to create the kind of content that you find helpful. Please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at the link above. And as you see, this got a 96%. Now, what I'm going to do as soon as I stop this video is I'm going to copy these tags, this description, and this title into the YouTube video editor and hit the final publish button. And then I'm going to come back in video 4, show you the final version, and we may even take a look at whether or not it ranked anywhere. This is an incredibly competitive niche, so I'm not exactly hopeful about that, but maybe we can follow up in a week or two and see if I've had any luck getting it to rise over time. We shall see. Anyway,